Hi my lovely Leo, welcome back to my channel Shine Your Light Brightly 1111. My name is Michaela and welcome also if you're new, of course. Thank you so much for stopping by. I want to do your love reading for the month of August, but first of all, happy birthday. Really, I wish you all the best, Leo. Enjoy your day and your season, and yeah, wishing you all the very best. Have a great day and a great season. So this time I will do a quick read because I was sick the last 2 weeks and had to reschedule all my appointments, and so I'm really out of time. So, but I wanted to post something, upload something here at the beginning of August. So I will do a quick read, but I will do the deeper read, I think, at the weekend. I'm not quite sure, but there will come another love reading in the way I usually do it. So I've already asked my angels and spirit guides to guide me through this reading and bring through the information you most importantly need to hear. So please, what's the overall energy of Leo when it comes to love for the month of August 2019? The World. So it's different from the World card in the traditional tarot. That's the Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor, by the way. This card is about expansion, actually. So by example, if you have a business and then to expand it international, by example, through the internet, something like that. So it's about expansion. It is about seeing the bigger picture, trusting your intuition, and Spirit is telling me knowing that everything is possible if you truly want it. You just have to believe and to make the steps you're guided to take. What's the overall energy of Leo's soulmate, however you want to label it, person of interest? The fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, so heart chakra. So whether they have to still heal their heart, hear from past experiences, or it's activated because of you. Let's see, what is the challenge or lesson for this connection in the month of August for Leo? So this is the Akashic Tarot. The journey. So it could mean actual travel, but usually this card comes up because of the spiritual journey. What would confirm here that we have a spiritual connection going on between the two of you here, and that would be very fitting also to the World card here. So the spiritual journey is about seeing the bigger picture, right? To free ourselves from any kind of conditions that are limiting our lives. So I hear from Spirit accepting the journey with all that is. Even the things that were hurting, they were making us grow. So to embrace the journey with all that is. And accepting the connection is what Spirit is telling me. Accepting the connection. So maybe you, Leo, you have the World here. You see the bigger picture now. Maybe in the past you weren't able to see this connection for what it is, and are now in the state of accepting this spiritual journey together, whatever that means for you. So let's have a look what's going on for you, Leo, when it comes to your person. Cards are all pre-shuffled. That's the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. What's going on in Leo's heart space when it comes to their soulmate person? That's your card, by the way. That's the strength card in the traditional tarot. It's called control here. Getting back control over your life. I also hear control issues. So maybe some of you want to control the situation. And Spirit is telling you, no, let it unfold naturally. But it is about getting back in control over yourself, over your mind, heart, emotions, to make clear decisions. What's going on in the mind space of Leo when it comes to their person? Soulmate. The Tower, rebuild. So because I've asked for the mind space in regards to your person, so maybe it is someone from your past where something was happening already, because the Tower is, well, the foundation is not there anymore. It was crumbling down, even destroyed, and we have to rebuild the foundation. What I get here from Spirit is you want to rebuild what was destroyed in the past. And you are thinking about how to do so, how it's possible to rebuild here a great foundation again. What's the message of Leo's higher self when it comes to this love connection? Beautiful, the Empress. So it could be that whether you feel as the Empress or you see your person as the Empress, but the Empress in general is the card of fertility, of the birth of something new, new beginnings. It's the card of being very nurturing. The Empress embodies the qualities of all four queens in the traditional tarot. So she is Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Coins, and Queen of Swords in one. She is capable to really do everything. But because it's the message of your higher self when it comes to this love connection, I really feel, especially with that rebuild card, with the Tower card here on your mind or in your mind space, it is possible to rebuild this foundation, to bring this to birth again here in a very beautiful way. What's going on in the physical for Leo here? Dedicated effort, Eight of Pentacles. So this is the card of work, but it's work you love to do. So whether this is what you're busy with at the moment, or it is the effort you put into this love connection, it is effort you like to do, you love to do. It's nothing you see as work or as hard. You like to put this energy into. Let's see what's going on with your person. That's the psychic. No, that's the. Oh, was right. Psychic Tarot by John Holland. The other one is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. That's just the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. So what's going on in the heart space of Leo's soulmate when it comes to Leo? High Priestess, intuition. So highly intuitive. Intuitively know exactly what's going on. So if you think they don't know what's going on in your life at the moment, you're wrong. They know exactly. They are trusting their guidance and their intuition here. The High Priestess is also a card of being mysterious. It's also the card about secrets. So maybe something is hidden from you still, or they know that they don't know the whole truth, that you didn't tell them everything that's that would be necessary to know. But what I feel here with this card is they intuitively know what to do. And okay, I hear Spirit saying they intuitively know that the two of you belong together, that it's not over at least. What is going on in the mind space of Leo's soulmate when it comes to Leo? Spiritual strength, 9 of Wands energy, that is the wounded warrior. Someone who was fighting a lot of battles in his life and really gaining a lot of strength through it, and spiritual understanding and wisdom. But it's also the card of being guarded and cautious because of that, ready to fight again if necessary. So, what I get with these two cards here is they are really, they are thinking of you, but they are cautious. They don't know. They are trusting their intuition and their guidance here, but on their mind, I really feel they are very cautious what's going on, not really trusting the situation, and maybe because they don't know everything. So they know a lot intuitively, but it's also something, I mean, sometimes we have that deep knowing about something, right? But if the physical world is not showing up this stuff for a long time, we don't trust it maybe anymore. What's the message of the higher self of Leo's soulmate here when it comes to this love connection? Wisdom, yeah. So the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the card of wisdom, of integrity. Spirit was telling me to also take the bottom, and that's the crown chakra. So they are, and oh, it's the third eye, I'm sorry. So it's the same energy as the High Priestess. The wisdom as well as the intuition, and being very connected to the divine here, and really trusting. They have that deep knowing. But I really feel an energy of doubt, because nothing happens. So I really feel here that this is a long story already. I mean, we have the connection here, the spiritual connection, and usually these connections are going on for a while. So I really feel here intuitively they always knew, but because it's a so long time and maybe they don't know how you feel, you've never expressed that, they are kind of doubting, or at least cautious if they can trust their intuition here. But I mean, this is the reading for you, Leo, about your person, and the message of their higher self is wisdom, as well as the third eye. So be aware that this person does know much more than you think. But what I also get from Spirit here is that they will have a so deep understanding. So whatever you've been through, whatever your explanation is, maybe even for why you didn't express yourself before, they will understand it. They have a really deep understanding. What's going on in the physical for you? Look at this. Spiritual union, 2 of Cups. So, soulmate energy, union energy, really beautiful. At the bottom we have passion ignited, so that's the Ace of Wands energy, new passionate beginnings. So they want to have union here. But if you go towards them, I really feel you should. They have their heart chakra here. I don't know what was going on between the two of you, but the tower energy here is showing me that there was something that was destroying your foundation in the past. And you are thinking about how to rebuild it. And they are still healing their heart and are cautious here. So if you go towards them, I really recommend to be very open here. They will see through bullshit anyways. That's what I can tell you. If you go there wearing a mask, not being open, they will know that, and it will cautioning them even more. So if you really want to rebuild that structure and have that new beginning, be open and honest here. So let's see what comes up as shared energies between the two of you here. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And at the bottom, past life relationship. You have known each other before. So, again, the confirmation of the deep soul connection, what we've already had here in the overall energies. So let's get some possible future energies for the both of you here. Possible future for Leo and their soulmate here for this love connection. Possible future energies, please. Two of Swords, indecision, can't talk. The Magician. So by the way, as far as it comes to signs, I always forget to mention that. We have yourself, Leo. We have Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus again, as well as Leo, Sagittarius. So, and now we have also Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aquarius again. So by the way, that is here, the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. That were the Romance Angels. So we have, okay, we have two want to come out, the Death as well as the Seven of Swords. The end of deception is what I hear right away. Beautiful. Possible outcome. So we have the Two of Swords, so indecision, not knowing which way to choose, mental conflict. But we have the Magician. So the Magician is someone who can manifest everything he desires. He has all the tools available. It's a very optimistic and enthusiastic energy with the Magician here. So you just have to make a decision. So if it's you or your person, maybe your person is in indecision when you come towards them. That's something I can't tell you yet, but it's shared energies. So it could be you or your person. But I feel it's more you, because you are thinking about how to rebuild the structure here, the foundation. You just have to make a decision and follow your guidance, is what I hear from Spirit. So the Death card is the card of the transformation. It is the end of something old, and they came out together here. Seven of Swords is the card of deception, lies, betrayal, sneaky behavior. So, and because we've had the topic here before, that you didn't tell them how you even feel, or that you're still interested, or whatever it is in your case. It's a general read, so the situations will be different for all of you. But what has to end, and I've said this before, deception has to end. No masquerade here anymore. Be open, honest, and true if you go towards them. And then that's the foundation for the solid new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. And in the outcome, we have the King of Cups. So could be a water sign you're dealing with, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But the King of Cups, the energy of the King of Cups is just that very loving and giving energy. He's the master of his emotions. And we have faith. So again, the Hierophant. So again, Taurus here, having that faith, having the integrity. And the Hierophant is also the card of commitment, of marriage. And we have the Tree of Life. So the Tree of Life is about fate. It is about that. It is about the journey, and to embrace the journey with all that is. We've had this message here in the overall energy. So it is really about to see how all the steps you've taken in your life, led you to this moment. That everything that you've experienced made you grow, and in a spiritual and a personal way. And that was leading you to the situation right now here. And if you are able to bring death to that Seven of Swords energy, to deception, betrayal, lies, and sneaky behavior, you can have that solid new beginning you are dreaming of, and rebuild the structure between the two of you, and spiritual union is possible here. So let's see what the angel answers have to tell you. With abundance, with not the right time, and reconsider. So we have the indecision lying here. We see you wanting to get back control over your life, your mind, heart, spirit. They are still healing their heart. They are cautious. So with the reconsider card, I really get to make a clear decision, whatever it is for you. I mean, it's a love read, and I see here, I just read the energies, but I always have comments like, I don't want them back. Yeah, why? I can tell you what you have to do. I just read the energies here. So, and this reading is telling me that maybe if you don't want them back, it's not your reading. So it's that easy. But I think it's really the way you would approach them that you have to reconsider. So again, that end, that death of that energy of the Seven of Swords. Because your wish is to rebuild the structure here, the foundation. And you won't get it by doing it the same way as before. By masking yourself, not being open, and not being honest about what you want and what you feel. You have to take the leap of faith here if you want that new beginning. And how I've said, they will see through BS here right away. And that will just cautioning them even more. So one card for Leo here for this love connection from this deck. So Whispers of Love. Spiritual connection. So it's coming up. If you were doubting that, we have a lot of confirmation for that here. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Yeah. So if some of you were doubting that this connection is deeper, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So another confirmation. So you could be also be connected telepathically here. So trust your intuition on this. We have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. You can't force things. Let it unfold naturally. We've had the message somewhere. And secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So for some of you, you may think they aren't thinking about you anymore, but they are. And so don't doubt this. What is at the bottom? Okay. Spirit told me not to take it. So let's get one last card for this read here as an advice for you, Leo. What is the advice? Loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. So I really feel, tell me if I'm wrong, but I really feel here that one of you is whether still in a relationship with someone else or still involved at least in this connection, so in another connection. So this is number 20. So grief, sadness, and resurrection. This card signifies a loss or disappointment of some kind. Perhaps a hope or dream you had now seems destined to fail. Or perhaps someone you love moves away, or a partnership seems likely to end. Yet this card also signifies resurrection, which means that the perceived loss will either not eventuate, or what you lost will be returned to you. In a new way or form. Gaia, the Earth Mother, oversees this whole event. Feel her loving guidance this very moment. She is here for you and will never leave you, for Gaia and you are eternally. The wheels of life keep turning. Life is never still, yet every transformation turns the wheel a little closer to the starting point, and once this point is reached, a new cycle begins and the journey continues. There is no end without a new beginning. And we have affirmations with this card. Nothing is missing. What is funny, because it's the last sentence here. Nothing is missing. Things simply change form. My life is forever transforming to ever greater love. The earth and I are one. I am forever protected and guided by love. Spiritually, there is neither beginning nor end. So, if it's not you who just left a relationship, it's maybe your person, and then this card came up to make you understand how they feel at the moment. Or this is you, then then the message is clear here. So Leo, I hope this resonated. I hope it helped you in some way. How I've said, there will be a more in-depth reading even about a week, I think. And yeah, I wish you again happy birthday and a wonderful season. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.